Hello and welcome back to Hard West. Okay, it looks like we have 3 scenarios left to go until we have completed the game on hard difficulty. So let's take a look at what we're going to do. I know I've probably gone over this 100 times or so, but I kind of like just thinking about it a little bit. So, there is the graveyard shift, Father wandered the land. That's 1. We also have Florence was taken from you far too soon, but you can still save her. So that's obviously going to be last. That's like the last of the story, the last of the game. You know, that's typically the way I think that we want to end, is end with that. You know, I'm thinking that we probably go with Father second to last, just end with a double bang, a double shotgun blast to put this thing away. So that means we are left to go with A Matter of Time. On the run from the evil Inquisitor, Cassandra lit out for Mexico. Once there, it would take charisma, an iron will, and a healthy dose of precognition to untangle the lies and deception that surround her. I think she has one of the most difficult of all the scenarios, just because she is not the strongest combatant, if you will. In fact, I think she's probably the weakest combatant out of all the main characters and all the storylines. So this could be somewhat challenging, and since I have not played the game for about 2 weeks, due to work, I don't know if you want to call it a work vacation or what, but anyways, I was gone, and so I was unable to get much gaming done, which I know everybody's going to play the world's smallest violin for me, as I was forced to go to somewhere where it was sunny and warm and not play video games.
Hunted down and killed every last member, all to prove his allegiance. There was only one loose end, now running for her dear life. Cassandra. And although his henchmen quickly caught up, she had a trick up her sleeve. Cassandra could see the future, and that wasn't the day she would die.
The crowd jeered. The noose loomed closer. She didn't lose hope.
2 men would save Cassandra and set her free. But first, they needed to distract the mob.
Okay, I can tell you that this was not the easiest, even on medium difficulty, so this is going to be fun. This is going to be fun. I know it. The other funny thing is I was doing my normal Friday night gaming last night, play some Pathfinder every Friday night, and sometimes we play other games, but typically it's a role-playing game such as Pathfinder, which is a derivation of Dungeons and Dragons. And as we're walking out, my one of the fellow gamers says to me, he goes, tomorrow I'm gonna do some recoil therapy. And at that point, I was very tired, and all of a sudden, like, shooting guns. That sounds like a lot of fun. And I thought, well, maybe I should invite myself along. And then I realized that my wrist has been bothering me so much that, maybe video games is probably the safer option, and then I kind of got thinking about I have to complete Hard West. So let's record some Hard West videos and have our own type of therapy, which probably requires more therapy to fix the therapy that the game has induced. So, here we are. Let's take a quick look around and see what we got. Let's see here. What kind of guys do we got, first of all? So we have Andrew Harden. Boy, is he a handsome devil, isn't he? Kind of has the goatee thing going. I have to approve of that 100%. You got the, what do they call it, the flavor saver? That's right. That is where it is at. Okay, so we got him. Let's see, not the greatest aim. He has a sawed-off cobra and the volcano pistol. We're probably going to rely heavily upon the volcano pistol. He does have the ricochet ability, so we want to be aware of that. We want to make sure we have all of our ricochet opportunities set up for Mr. Andrew Harden. Okay, who else do we got? Look at this chummer. with that toothy, or lack of toothy grin. His aim is pretty much horrible, so of course let's give him the gun with a -5 aim. He has a Remy Borgen rifle. Very interesting. And a 6-shooter. God made men, but the 6-shooter made them equal. So he does have the fanning capability. I don't think the Volcano has the fanning capability, and neither does the sawed-off Cobra, so that is good. See, he has 10 health. His aim is not that great. Movement of 14. So yeah, Harden, we're going to keep you more towards the cover. And you, Paco, who is not essential, because it looks like here Andrew is essential. Paco, you get to go into dangerous area first. What do you say about that? I know you're going to love it. He also has the chain kill ability, which could prove to be useful. It could run into the problem where he may not have a ton of ammo to do much with that. Although I think the Remy Borgen rifle does have quite a bit of ammo. But the chain kill has never ever been that useful for me. It tends to blow up in my face, if you will. Okay, so let's take a look at what kind of routes we could do. So we could get up close to this guy. And let's see, we probably can't go back that route. We could get up close to, say, him and do the, oh, what do you want to call it here? The subdue. Do the stick 'em up maneuver. So we do have a door out the back, which, notice if we went through here, you could probably go around through there. You know, that's a lot of people, but they're not really that tough for the most part. So it looks like we need to shoot this guy to stop the execution. When we shoot him, you know, then we're going to have this whole group here. We probably want to be somewhere in a good spot. So I think what we're going to do is not worry about this guy in front of us here. How do we get up there? I don't know if there is a way to get up there. Oh. Well, no. There's not even a way to get up there, I don't think. It's kind of odd. The way is shut, it is closed. None shall pass. Alright, so we need to figure out a way to start making our way over here. Let's see, we have you selected, Mr. Harden, so let's go ahead and take a little walk. Take a little stroll and see what's going on. So we have this guy. So we need to find a way past one of these three guys. Let's see, there's no pathway there. Let's see. Okay, so there is some type of item there that we could play with. I don't know exactly what it does. I'm sure I did it once before and I just have now forgotten. Pretty typical. So there's lots of area over here, but I don't think we can really get to that anytime soon. So, let's see, what's down here? You know, this room, or this building here, this room, these buildings are always dangerous when they're centrally located because someone can come along and flank you rather easily. It would be great to get into these guys, but right here, that's probably what we're going to need to do. And we need to get a shot off on this guy so we can set her free. Yeah, this is not going to be easy. Let's see, if you went through, blasted your way through him, or at least subdued him, then maybe move through here. You know, where you can be able to get. Probably not too far. I'm almost thinking going this way with the stairs would be advantageous. Yeah, this is... It doesn't help that we have a ton of heat either. That does not help our cause one bit. Wow, what do we do? What do we do? It's a tough one, isn't it? Oh man, we need to do something though. How else can we get back up around over here? We could, you know, kind of go way around. We could also go into the cover here. I need to get her free is the problem. I really would like it to be this route. Let's see, can you actually subdue him from there? No, you can't. You need to get closer. And you may not be the guy to do it because you geez, in fact, you're actually kind of trapped back there. So I think our hand is going to be forced in regards to this. Or wait a second, looks like he can make it past. Let's try going past. You know, we may just set them off early unintentionally. I could see that happening pretty easily. See, your heat is not quite as great, but it's still to the point where we really can't do much. Let's see, where would you need to be? So this guy's probably going to be able to come through here and be able to flank us. You know, he may be able to come through and flank us. I'm almost kind of liking going this route. See, we do have some high cover capabilities up here. It would be difficult for them to flank us. So, you know, we could have one guy kind of come in here, start off the fight, or at least have both of them up here so we can shoot that guy. You know, maybe we want to wait on freeing her. That might be the smart move. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking going back now. Go back. Let's just be like a total idiot and just run around in circles for a few minutes. Well, that actually just gave me a wonderful idea. The question is, will it work? So here is my great idea. Well, no, it's not going to work. I was thinking if they didn't see us, we could hurry up and kind of do the run by. You know, kind of like I did with Cervantes, where I ran by a zillion guys, you know, and should have been dead to rights, but somehow I survived. I don't think that's going to work here. I could go here and subdue him, but I think for right now, let's have you move in. Kind of just see what's going on, I guess. So you should have a less of a threatened range. Yeah, but it's not going to be enough to do much with. So what if we went there and offered a subdual? You know, that may work, it may not work. Well, actually it's not going to work because I don't think we're going to be able to get an angle on them. So, let's go ahead and just hit backspace, enter turn. Okay, that's good that that worked. How close do you need to be? You need to be a little bit closer, don't you? How about right here? Backspace, okay. Let's try it from here. Yeah, our heat is so much that we can't actually get into a subdual type of position unless I move. I guess I could move and then do it. If I'm going to do that, I might as well move up closer, I guess. Something like over here. I'm thinking that let's go for it. We gotta do something. Dim-witted peasant is becoming suspicious. Is that you, buddy? Is that you? It is. What do you know? I'd be suspicious too. So let's see, we could go stand there, although that is not particularly safe. So when they start becoming suspicious, is that, yeah, it looks like we have 3 turns to make something happen, I think. I wonder if we'll hasten it if we move up. Okay, so we need to make something happen here. So, how about you go ahead and subdue our buddy here. That will work. Then we can have you go ahead and move up and maybe check stuff out. And you just go ahead and start heading up there. Mr. Andrew Harden. Let's go see what this thing is. Oh yeah, nothing like looting when we're trying to rescue somebody. Way to go, genius. Way to go. Okay. We're going to want him to stay there. We kind of would like to have him to have his chain kill ability up here. So what we may do is have him go ahead and just subdue. Is there anything else that you could potentially do that might be useful? I don't think so. So maybe we'll have you come down. Let's see, there's a ricochetable item here. And I think we can do a lot of damage from down there. So, let's see here. We don't want to move you. We want to move you, but we want to get you down. Into position. We're going to have you two swap, I think. So, yeah, you just subdue him. I think is a good move. Again, we're kind of putzing around a bit. That's what setup phases are for. Putzing around. Let's see, he could start moving into position. Let's see, no, I think I'll wait one turn before I do that. Okay, yeah, so you will go there. And then you are going to start coming around. So that guy should not attack because he has 6 turns of intimidation. What does the opium do for us? I can't remember what opium does for us. Let's take a quick look. Powerful narcotic made from poppy head latex. Debilitates movement, but improves hit points and luck. Okay. Hit points and luck. So if we get into a jam, we may have to digest the opium. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and do that. Okay, we need to get you up into position. Let me go there. We're about to start this off. We're getting there. You know, maybe we want to just abandon that guy. Maybe set up here. Ooh, right here we could... No, that's not so great. Maybe right there. And right there. And start this off. I think that is an idea. We'll leave this guy alone. I really don't like to leave somebody just kind of there, but okay, we need to get you into position. And how? Yeah, that's right, buddy. Paco, we need you moving and grooving. Let's get up here. We need to start getting... Let's see, you're probably better off being closer, so you might be better off staying here. Do you have as good a shot from in here is another question. Let's go in here and look. I'm kind of curious now. He obviously has lots of friends in that direction. Okay, I think this is probably the better place, being in here. What are you guys doing? I'm trying to... Okay, you already moved, so you just sit tight. Let's see here. You have a nail bomb. How far can you throw that? You know, that may be how we kick things off here in a second. We're just going to end our turn. Okay, so that guy's about to attack, which means we need to make something happen. It'd be nice if we could actually get some, you know, shoot this turn. But maybe we move him. And then, let's see, where's he at for his about to attack? So we can't see him. So what I think we do is we just throw this nail grenade. This nail bomb, if you will. So how many people can we get in there? So let's see, that would be 5. For some reason that just doesn't seem to be as good a spot. You know, I think right up there was pretty good. Let's do it. You know, that was pretty darn effective. You know, I didn't set it up the best. You know, I can admit that. I can I can be a man and admit that. Okay, so we got 9 ammo with the Remi Borgen rifle. Let's see, their 6-shooter has obviously 6 shots. So what I think we want to do is invoke the chain kill ability. But I'm thinking let's hold off a second. So what are your odds of taking down this guy? 54% 6 damage. 69% 5 damage. You know, I think we have to take it and go with that. Let's hope it works. There we go. Nice shot. I like it. Nice shot, Mr. Andrew Harden. Killer extraordinaire. Okay, we're going to go to the chain kill. It may not be the best time to use it, but I'm thinking we would like to make it happen, if you will. 64. We want to start off with our highest percentage shots. That looks like 64 is it. Let's go for it. That's pretty funny. That was our best shot. I find it amusing. 1, 2. Who is number 3? 60%. Oh! Number 3. Can we go for 4? Can we go for 4? Paco, you are up.
Didn't know the names of her saviors, but there was no time for introductions. The men who
Wow, Paco!
needed to
Paco,
be
you
dealt
are a living terror.
with. Neither they nor their carrier pigeons could leave that town alive.
This has to be the most inspirational song of death I've ever heard sung with Paco on the lead vocals. Unbelievable. So we have now run out of targets to shoot. Paco, you the man. Okay, so she does see 2 people. See Mr. 8 hit points there. We see Mr. 3 hit points there. She is not really in a position with her 5 hit points to do a whole lot. What's Mr. 8 hit points have? Is that a rifle? Looks like he has a rifle. You know, it probably wouldn't be enough to kill her, but you can't stand out in the open like that. It's not how it works. So, now the question is, where can we get that would be relatively safe for our sweet young, I don't know if she's actually young, but our sweet Cassandra. She must dash to safety. Okay. You know, one of the things I always get concerned about is, am I even going to go into a spot that's actually safe or not? Did she actually make it up any stairs into... No, not really. We could get her, just get her out of sight back here as an option. She could also say move into here. Probably get some shots at her this way, but she should be alright. What does she have here? She has a healing elixir. So I think let's just get her out of sight. Question is, would we be better just coming down here? You know, I'm thinking, let's not get crazy. Okay, she really doesn't have a shot. Does she have anything that could be useful to us? Okay, so she has basically no talent, so she's going to be somewhat of a liability. Oh, what can we have her do? I think we're just going to have her sit tight, so let's go ahead and just hit our backspace. Let these guys rearrange. So those guys are just going to stand in that building like idiots, it looks like. So she should have an okay shot. Take it. Take it, Cassandra. There you go. Sweet shooting for the sexy lady. Okay, so she doesn't have another shot. She could move. Question is this as good a spot as any? You know, maybe we just have her reload. Kill the carrier pigeons. Okay, so that is definitely on our mind. What kind of shot do you have? You have a pretty good shot here, so let's go ahead and take it. Very nice. Paco. So we do know that there's at least one more guy that's in that area. Let's see, you know, he may sneak up on us and have a pretty good shot. So what we may want to do is just move a little bit closer towards him. So we didn't have anything happen there. And we could kind of do this thing, kind of dart over here. Yep, so he's standing over there somewhere, and that's kind of what I wanted to know, is just, where are you at, buddy? Where are you at? So Cassandra now is in line for another shot. Okay. And I thought shooting with her was probably the way to go, since she does not have as far to move to get over to these carrier pigeons. So now we need to figure out how we can get over here. So let's take a quick look. So there is a gate over here that is locked, so that's probably not the route we want to take. Let's see, we can come down over here, which means we need to go through here, which if we go up around over here would work. Is there any way to go through here? And that's going to be quite the, what do you want to call it, the circuitous route if we go that way. Looks like we can also go around here, fight our way through here, a bunch of guys in here. So what we may do is split up. Looks like there's somewhere we can get some valuables, which may help us out in the long run. So ricochet capabilities there. Do we have ricochet capabilities anywhere through any of these buildings or down here? You know, right there we do, but I think we probably could take advantage of that from up here. I don't know, maybe we send Andrew this way and send Paco up and over, basically. Let's do that. Okay, Andrew, we need to have you start moving with some haste. You may find the pleasure in the haste that you take. Okay, there we go. Scrolling down, it can be difficult if you're fighting the dim-witted peasants. You know, sometimes you sink to the rabble. Sorry, we do have that guy down here. I guess we took care of him. We took care of him. I'm imagining things. Cassandra, are you in a safe spot? Not necessarily. Where could we put you? Maybe have you just go over here, kind of take a look. Sees nothing. Let's go ahead and reload. Is our next turn? No. So we're just going to go ahead. Well, I guess, yeah, it is our next turn. So let's go ahead and see. Andrew, I want you to end up over there, so... we want to get all crazy. This is always the question. Do we want to get crazy? You know, I'm afraid if I just go stand over here in the open, that guy's going to see me. If I go this way, he probably won't, and I can start to scout a little bit. Oh, let's do it. Could be risky.
There was a back door, but it required a key. The key had to be somewhere nearby.
Okay, so there is a key up there. It looks like we will have, oh, Paco. Paco, my boy! Paco's gonna head over that direction anyways. Yeah, let's just have him move his full movement. Let's hope there's nobody in there. We're hoping. Okay, I was hoping I could move a little bit farther. Let's have you move over here. See what you see. So you don't see anybody, so I think we can have you move forward again. Cassandra. You know, maybe we send her over here to do some peeking. How crazy do I want to get? She sees nothing. So we're just kind of taking it easy. Maybe there's something in there. Maybe we want to go grab that. How crazy do I want to get with getting there? So he doesn't have a shot. That was one thing I wanted to check. And I think we can just step back here. Okay, Paco. Make it happen, buddy. You found valuables but no key. Well, I guess it could potentially be over there. Could potentially be down there. Lots of running around for the back door, let me tell you. Okay, Paco, we just needed to get you moving. Is there anything down here? I guess eventually, you know, we could go over there. Let's see. Going through the bottom here is not going to do anything for us. As I try to get this frog out of my throat. So I think she will just continue to move forward. So she could go through there. Let's see, where are the windows? There's one there. You know, there could potentially be someone inside. So what we may do is just kind of do this little thing. Go in the little nook, if you will. What do you find, buddy? No value. Found valuables, no key. Alright. Am I missing anything? Doesn't really look like it, so what we need to do is just keep on moving forward. Okay, Paco. So you can't get through there, which means we'll just have you start going across the top, maybe. And I am worried of moving here and then having somebody down there. How could I do this? Could probably step to here for now. He doesn't see anybody, but I think we may have him sit tight, maybe do some reloading. Cassandra, you do see this guy. I think we need to take shots on him while we have a chance. Okay. I don't want to break this to you hard, Cassandra, but I was... I don't know what I want to say. I was implying...
This turned out to be something more than just corrupt lawmen.
Uh-oh. Paco's over there. Ayúdame, ayúdame. This is not what I signed up for, senors. Okay, so now all of a sudden we got spikes in the ground. We have demons appearing out of nowhere. It's one of those game over moments. Game over, man. Game over. Oh. Do I want to leave him in the open and take the shot? Not really. Not really. Let's see. What happens if I move you up? What do you see? He sees nothing, which is good, but maybe we just have him reload. Okay, so you can't... in good conscience, you cannot stand there and just take it like a man. Let's see, what's the best way to go? Probably, you know, maybe step up to here would work out. I'm kind of liking right there better. Okay, so he is going to go for cover. Okay, he's... Demons in the chicken boarding house. Something you never want to see. I can't just left click. Or maybe I can do that. Okay, there we go. We open that up. So window-wise, we have that window, we have that window. So if we avoid those windows, then we should be all right. Okay, so I guess we can go over here, grab this, see what we find. Okay, so now we have found the key. Oh, can I actually go through there even though he didn't grab it? I think I can. It's kind of funny. Because over here is not going to be the most secure. It's going to be half cover. And who knows, there may be stuff back here. So maybe we'd go down this way. I'm going to go from there or there. Maybe let's go right here. I don't know, for some strange reason I feel like we have to take advantage of it. You know, it's probably not really that useful. You know, she could move up into an area in here and have a couple different angles. Question is that relatively safe? Why not? Why not? Okay, so we got a demon boy up there. He's going for cover. That's probably a pretty good spot, actually. So if she goes there, he may potentially shoot through this window and hit her over there, so we can't do that. So we can go here. Does she see anything? She does not. She is, however, out of ammo, so we may just reload. You... Oh, this could be interesting. Could be interesting. 50%, we gotta take it. Mr. Andrew Harden. You will go far with such trickery. Okay, so he sees nothing, which is alright, I guess. Do I want to move up any more than I have? What kind of cover would I have? It'd be just half cover. So I'm going to assume there's nobody else around here, otherwise we're going to be in a tough spot anyways. And we don't have a whole lot of luck, so if we get shot at, we're probably going to get hit. If he goes here, then maybe some sight through there, so maybe we just stay here for right now. And so we're just going to go ahead, backspace, and end our turn. Let's see, so she's kind of protecting that direction. So now the question is that guy in that same spot? I'm going to guess that he's not. Okay, so this is what I'm thinking we're going to do. She is going to move over here. You know, she could move all the way back here. Let's... Do I want to do that? Let's do that. Okay, so now we have sight on that guy, which is what I wanted. So now we can go back here, do our ricochet. 50%, make it happen, Mr. Harden. Very nice. Demon in the side pocket. I love billiards. Okay, so I think what we're going to do here is... You know, we can go here first, see what's going on. So then maybe we can just go ahead and move up to here. So yeah, we do get some sight on them. Looks like there's actually two guys there. You know, so she is in a relatively alright position. Obviously, she's going to have... You know, if someone came out and showed up down here, it would be bad. So maybe what I do is have her just move up for now. Let's say move her up to there. Cheap shot, Mr. Demon Dude. Cheap shot. Okay, so she does have a healing elixir. So... Oh, there is a ricochetable item in there. What do we want to have her do? You know, maybe she could go out here and take another look. So she sees nothing. We're going to let her sit there for a second. So I really don't have to worry about too much from that direction. So what I may do is just move him up. And it looks like there is a guy over there. We could open this. See, I have no shot on that. I doubt I can ricochet this around too much. Yeah, it's not going to hit that. So I'm not really going to have a decent shot at him. So what I would like to do is potentially just get out of his sight and make him move around a little bit. You know, I could go back here, maybe way back here, but I'm thinking right here is probably offers lots of options. So what I think I'm going to do is just tuck in right here. So he'll probably try to move around a bit. Let's see, Paco. Paco, my boy. You know, that guy's just kind of in a spot where you're not going to be able to get him, so what we need to do is make him move. So we could move up here. Well, I guess he may potentially shoot us from there. Let's just actually just move right over here. And, see, we don't need to reload. You know, she could do something. That guy may potentially come out and flank her. So what I think we're going to do is just do a little bit of tuck action. You're going to go ahead and end your turn, so we should have some people moving around, I think. So let's see, Paco, you go ahead and open this door and see if you see any change. Okay, so he moved. So we may have to have Cassandra come out here and take a gander. You know, she can't see for some reason. Why can't she see him? Makes no sense at all. So that is not going to work. So that means I need to have her probably relocate. You know, and it could have something to do with the stairs here. I honestly don't know. So she sees nothing new. I just have no idea where this guy went. No idea at all. So what if we move you there? What do you see? So that guy hasn't moved. A bit disappointing. He's just going to be tough to get at, because we really can't do much damage to him. Yeah, 0% chance of doing 2 damage. That's awesome. That is perfect. Well, I'm going to... Let's see, we got to do something to make something happen, right? Where else could you go? You could actually go back here. Let's see, he would just shoot at us then. If we went here, he wouldn't shoot. But he may consider other options. Well, you can actually get a shot on him at 0%. So I guess what we could do is, say, move up to there as an idea. And that guy's still in there. So now they can't see you. So we're just going to sit tight, see what they do. And they do a whole lot of nothing, so which means we need to make something happen. So if she moves there, she essentially sees nothing. So here's my plan. We're going to move over here. We're going to be somewhat vulnerable, but we can do this. Make it happen, Mr. Harden. Oh, beautiful. Just beautiful. Well, what can we do with this? What can we do? You know, it's just kind of a dangerous spot. Pretty dangerous. So yeah, basically a 0% chance. I'll move back here. I'm going to try to force them to move. Let's see. We could have her not do a whole lot, basically. She doesn't see anything, so why really put her in danger? We're just going to send her back. Okay, so he'll take a shot, but he is still in bad shape because we're going to be able to shoot at him with our ricochet. Ricochet, baby. Ricochet, 50%. You know, he hits 50% 100% of the time, it seems like. It's pretty amazing. Okay, so now I don't know. Yeah, she can't see anything. And we don't want her stuck in here, so I think what we may do is just have her skedaddle. And just have her do something like that. Kind of just wasting our time staying there. And so, I really want to have him engage, but I also would like these two, Cassandra and Andrew, to actually move into position to be able to join him. So pinning these guys down is, I don't know, it's kind of just a standoff right now. So maybe I actually want to get up here and then have some more angle options. I could move up, but he's basically just hiding out back there, which is a little bit annoying. Cassandra. Do you see anything there, hot stuff? Oh man, what do we do here? Maybe have her go up to the window there. Take a look. You know what? If maybe go over here, kind of take a roundabout way. Is there anything through there? No. So I think he can probably safely maneuver this way. I think you're just gonna sit tight. They really can't sneak up on you too much. And they're not going anywhere. Yeah, just do that, I guess. It's not very exciting. Okay, let's glad you just opened that door. Ooh, is that interesting or what? You have a shot there. You're also in need of a reload. So that means if he has a shot there, she could probably move into here and have a shot as well. The two of them may be able to put him down. See, that would be a better defensive position for her, but let's go ahead and try it. Oh, that would be the other thing to shoot that, but I think we want to get rid of him. 43%. Oh, that was a nice shot. So now that he boosted his luck, I'm not sure we're going to be able to actually put him down. I stand corrected. Completely corrected via the stand. So now I'm feeling a little bit more ballsy, and Paco, when your name is Paco, you're just generally ballsy. Enough said. Your name is Paco. You're generally ballsier, which is an official word as of this moment. This is kind of the way it works. You're ballsier if your name is Paco. So we can have her move forward. He could move forward. He could end up taking her spot, although it kind of looks like... Well, I don't know if he can or not. So maybe we just move her out of the way. What do we have up here? Is there anything up here? No, not really. So we'll just have her move over. So I guess she can take a shot at one of them. We're shooting pigeon cages. Shooting pigeon cages. Alright. Mr. Andrew Harden. You are pretty much out of ammo now.
No more, but the Inquisitor's mask still poses a threat.
Okay, so we got the one guy remaining. Kill the rurales. It'd be cool if I could really roll my R's and stuff. I would probably... I'd probably have my own TV show if I could roll my R's, but... just not something that I can do with any proficiency at all. Huh. I don't know if I really want to move up, and I really like everybody else to kind of get closer here and join me. So, that being said, we're just going to go ahead and end our turn. Here he comes! The myth, the man, well, the demon, the legend. And we can get up here and just ruin his day. Where's my pistole? Let's see, fanning, 35%, 4 damage. I say we go for it. Let's go for it. Come on, Paco. You hit him once. I'll take it. And then we're like out of ammo. Every time I see that, I think, you know, what if I switched to that weapon and just ran up there and like slapped him? That would be deadly, wouldn't it? Ooh, that was a nice shot, Cassandra. You're more than just a pretty face, aren't you, lady? Alright, Mr. Andrew Harden. For all the demons in the opening scenario, sawed-off Cobra, can you make it happen? You know, we might be better off just reloading and taking a shot. Let's do that. 3 rounds. Can 3 rounds do it? 1. No, not... Okay. We can deal with that. Cassandra has, like, no chance of doing anything that would remotely resemble any type of offensive ability. Let's just go ahead and... We could do our Fanny again. 35% chance to do 4 damage. Oh!
With their adversaries dead, there was no one left to bear witness to what happened that day.
Paco is the man. Paco. Wow. I love you, baby. Love you, baby. Cassandra's gift was as much a boon as a curse. While undoubtedly useful, the pain associated with it was unbearable. All right.
The 2 men introduced themselves as servants of the Protector. Their employer was a friend of the order Cassandra once belonged to. The Protector offered shelter and whatever help Cassandra required. She didn't want shelter. She wanted to rid herself of her gift. Hardin assured her the Protector could help her with that as well. But to reach him, they would need to cross a river and sail across a bay.
They should have named the bay. I guess they're used to naming everything, that when they don't name things, it cheapens it somewhat. So it looks like I have one choice, and that's to go to the ferry, so let's go to the ferry. Hardin led Cassandra to the ferry that he and Paco had used to cross the river from the west. The stench of death was everywhere. The ferry itself was no more, and neither was the ferryman. Someone had butchered him and strewn his body all across the riverbank. They wouldn't be crossing here anytime soon. So Cassandra's going to examine the scene. Somebody carved the word... Oh, this is one of those times where I wish I could roll the R, but having taken Spanish class through the years, well, many years ago now, I know that it's just not one of my skills, so we'll just pretend. Arrepiéntete. Something like that. Into the ferryman's chest. Cassandra knew this could only be the work of Joaquim Perez, the Inquisitor's mad dog. Meanwhile, Hardin contemplated searching the man's body, or what was left of it. Yeah, what's he got? Pocketed some cash, some 20 bones, and the ferryman's necklace. Then he suggested they might find transportation at the local inn and headed in that direction. We completely passed the Sonora Inn. That's just... Why would we do that? Okay, let's go ahead and check that out. The inn was a peaceful cantina and rest stop for weary travelers at the edge of the wilderness. Cassandra was filled with foreboding. She knew she would need to scope out the area and weigh her choices before proceeding. A local card sharp was dealing 3-card Monte. We're going to play cards! Cassandra and Hardin observed the card sharp, who was all smiles until he caught sight of the ferryman's amulet. He quickly collected his cards and walked away. Cassandra would not be winning any cash tonight. The inn was bustling as ever, so let's ask about transportation. The locals told Cassandra the nearest official river crossing was in Yuma, Arizona. Unfortunately, the weekly train to Yuma left earlier that day at 3:10. If she wanted to go earlier, she'd have to find someone with a boat willing to take her. They allowed as the best place to find someone with a boat would be down at the riverbank campsite. Sometimes the sentences in this game just really throw me. They allowed. I'd probably would have gone with a different word. They offered as the best place to find someone with a boat would be down at the riverbank campsite. Anyways, let's see what the innkeeper has here for stuff. What kind of stuff do you have, buddy? What do the cocoa leaves do for you? Greatly improves movement. You know, that's not too bad, but typically not the best thing. So we do have some cocoa leaves. What do the individual characters have here? So she could actually use a gun that is somewhat worthy of her station as the leader of our crew. Let's see. Hoyo del Muerte. A talisman with a fallen gunslinger's eye embedded in it. Plus 10 aim, minus 5 defense. Very cool. Paco, my boy Paco. And I love the six-shooter quote on here. God made men, but the six-shooter made them all equal. Okay, so what do we want here? We have 120 bucks that we could spend. You know, a musket would not go amiss. The sturdy shoes are pretty cool. I like the +4 movement. Mandrake powder as well is quite cool. You know, I'm not so much into the bombs. Although that nail bomb was extremely effective. Anytime before that, I've used stuff like that, it seems like you throw it, it's like miss, miss, miss. And you're thinking, why did I waste time even trying to use that? You know, so we could sell the cocoa leaves. You know, maybe we do that first. Kind of see where we're at. Let's actually pick up the musket. Worst comes to worst, Cassandra can use it. Why do I have a frog in my throat? Those are the things I would like to know. Okay, so now we are down to 59 bucks. You know, we could still pick up the sturdy shoes, and I do like those sturdy shoes. That could be a great item for Paco, as Paco didn't seem like he had the best movement anyways. Let's make it happen. Okay, so now we just went and spent a bunch of money. Now watch, you're going to want money. Cassandra and her companion spent hours walking the banks of the river, but found nothing. Cassandra shed a few tears of hopelessness, which led her to another premonition. She took a deep breath and explored the vision. Yeah, we need to check this out, Cassandra. Images flashed before Cassandra's eyes. She saw a dark, unlit boat crossing the river in silence. She looked at the night sky above the boat and made out the North Star. Though the vision was over as soon as it appeared, Cassandra knew she could pinpoint the boat's location. I'm going to guess it's over here. Okay, I'm trying to drown the throg threatening my voice. A clandestine, low-profile smuggler boat was beached on the shore. The smugglers had set up a camp in a nearby cave. Hardin said they should be careful not to leave any witnesses. Cassandra was worried that if they killed the smugglers, their bodies would attract the attention of the Inquisitor's chief manhunter, Joaquim Perez. Hardin said killing the smugglers before stealing their property was still safer. That seems like a legitimate concern. You know, let's go ahead and silently murder the smugglers and steal their boat. Cassandra and her allies ambushed the smugglers in their sleep, slitting their throats quickly and quietly. The dead may not speak, but their bodies surely attracted attention. The team set out towards Hardin's swamp hideout. Alright. Okay, so a couple things became available. We got some cards. We have a fate trader in the hospital. Hardin led Cassandra and the rest of the party into the thick swamps that lined the mouth of the river. Amidst the lush greenery was an artificial island. Hardin said it had been built long ago by a now extinct native civilization, and that he had taken it over as a spot to stockpile supplies. Hardin moored their boat to the island and began filling the hold with useful items. He explained they could proceed to the Protector's Island whenever Cassandra was ready. Let's see what we can do to, take care of some stuff. Let's take a look at our characters real quick. Just like to make sure we don't have anything funky going on. I don't see any funkiness going on, so we're good there. So we can go ahead and close that. And let's go check out the hospital, see what's going on. The only hospital in the region was housed in a Catholic mission and staffed by nuns. The Mother Superior greeted Cassandra and her companions warily, but told them she could tend to their wounds as they required. We can see if they have any supplies. Yep, 20 bucks. That's what you get for spending your money like a fool, like only I would do. The team found a lone drifter's encampment. After a short conversation, he revealed that he dealt in unique trinkets, collected from all over the land. Thank you, Mr. Dwarf. I click it, and there we go. So through the various patches they've had, it hasn't really sped up. Well, maybe it has sped up a little bit. Okay, now look at this. Now we have all these awesome weapons, and I have 19 bucks. So we may need to try figuring something out to make this work, so to say. I think we all know that I love the Judicator, basically beyond what's probably reasonable. With the bone hand rifle, 15 aim. What does this get for us? That doesn't even have that big an aim bonus. It does a little bit more damage. I really like the repeater rifle as well. Oh boy. Tough choices to make all the time. The Holy Musket's crazy on the damage. The Judge is insane. 160 bucks. I don't think I can quite swing that, no matter what I do. So what we may need to do is say, hey, there's some great stuff here. We just probably should not get crazy and try to go purchasing any of it. I could sell the musket and pick up the repeater rifle, and it might be more useful initially. Let's take a look. I'm going to look at something first. I got to check something out. Okay, so we're going to our card screen here. And I just kind of want to look and see what we have available to us right now. The 10 of clubs is Vengeance. Survive a fatal shot. If you kill your killer, you make it. You'll make it. Otherwise, you'll die. Okay. King of Diamonds gives us a bonus to our sight. And then we have the chain kill, and we have the ricochet. So the reason I was looking, if we had the card that allowed us the, I don't know if it's called the golden bullet, where you can actually just kind of like hit anybody anywhere, like no aim, that it makes the sniper rifle insanely powerful. We don't have that, however, so now I'm thinking that the sniper rifle is not quite as useful to us as something else may be at this point. Okay, so we're going to go back in here, go to the Fate Trader. We're going to sell our sniper rifle, this musket. And I think that will allow us to be able to pick up some curables back at the hospital if need be. And it'll give us some cash flow here. So we're just looking at our guns. I would like the Judge, but it's not going to happen yet. So what I think we're going to do, I'm either thinking the Judicator or the repeater rifle. The Judicator is going to be way better than our Derringer. The repeater rifle is pretty darn awesome. The Judicator you can fan, though. Let's go with the Judicator for now. I guess the other option would be she could sell her Derringer, because I'm not a big fan of the Derringer. Actually, let's do that. and then go with the repeater rifle, we'd end up making 15 bones. Do they actually have any cash here? He doesn't have cash. He doesn't have cash. That is interesting. So if he doesn't have cash, what the heck can we do? I kind of want to keep that trinket. You know, the opium. We could sell the No, we don't want to sell the opium. We need to have more coming in here. So what do we want to do? The relic's not that great. All these amulet things are, the talismans are kind of expensive. Buying more weapons isn't going to really do it unless, yeah, let's take a look at that option. Let's see, 15 bucks. You know, I guess we could throw 15 bucks in there. Well, I didn't want to do that. Did I? No, I don't want to do that. It's one of those days, you know, you're just kind of a little tired. You know, we could actually dump somebody else's weapon as well. The sawed-off cobra is not quite as useful. Let's actually maybe do that. I'm kind of trying to think through this, how I want to do this. You know, we could pick up the bone hand rifle. Revolving revolver? That thing is nuts. Let's see, we have a difference of 80 bucks. You know, he could just go with a volcano pistol for now, and we could actually pick up another talisman, which would, see, the weird monocle, plus 10 aim. The oxen skull, plus 4 hit points. Plus 1 damage with the snake leather boots. I always like the plus 1 damage. The serpent amulet, plus 10 defense, plus 1 damage, minus 20 luck, plus 3 heat. You know, I actually really like that one. So we may go with that, and that would improve somebody else. Now we have a fair trade. Let's do it. So someone's going to end up with only 1 gun, but I think that's a fairly good move. Let's make it happen. The team grabbed their weapons and prepared for the fight. So this is an excellent time to take a break. I will catch you in the next video, and we will go ahead and go into this fight. Thank you for watching.